now all of you are aware that Woodmore are the online expert when it comes to spare parts. And the best point is that they have the spare parts for all vehicles available in India. So even if your car is out of production now, maybe you have a large generation model, even then they have the spare part available. They have the entire catalog. And the best point is that they have the same spare part from a host of different component makers, which gives you great flexibility in the pricing overall. So check them out today. Check out the app. It's available both for iOS as well as Android devices. And also check out the website for the latest schemes as well as offers. Well, so now I'm driving the automatic version of the Hyundai Exter. You've already seen my in-depth review of the manual, and of course in that video I spoke about all the positives that this car has to offer. Lots of equipment on offer, one of the best cabins in terms of the quality, in terms of features, and of course 6 airbags even on the base version. So it really is a loaded car, carried out car, and that's something which customers will really enjoy about this car. How in this video we'll keep it very simple. We'll only talk about this 5-speed AMT gearbox, and we will not talk about anything else apart from the performance of this engine and of course the gearbox, and of course we'll talk about the braking and other stuff like that. Now the good point about this unit is the fact that it gets a 5-speed AMT along with paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Yes, that is something which is very unique to this product because there are a lot of other AMT technology cars out there, but none of them offer you paddle shifter. So that's something which you will really appreciate and really enjoy about this car. And of course what you need to do is pull this pedal away on the right to shift gears up, and of course on the left to pull gears down, and it really is quite good. Now AMTs or automated manual transmissions are usually very lurchy. They suffer from those jhatkas, and there's a little bit of this kind of head nod when you change gears because they're not really like CVTs or like dual clutch gearboxes, so they don't have that sophistication. So you do suffer a little bit of lurchiness when you drive them around. But that said, this car, it is well under control, that lurchiness, and you don't really feel like you're driving an AMT. They've really tuned the gearbox so well that you will feel like it is a conventional torque converter gearbox. I mean, it's not really as good, but it's not really bad as other AMTs out there where you can feel a laziness in the gearbox to respond to your throttle inputs. So it's not a lazy gearbox, it's quite a sharp-witted gearbox, and of course both upshifts and downshifts are quite good considering it is an AMT and not really as I said, torque converted gearbox. How do the gears shift? Well, if you use the paddle shift over here, it takes a millisecond, doesn't take too long, and they do shift without any fuss whatsoever. Even when you're driving it in full automatic mode and you really want to get the acceleration going, all you do is just press the pedal hard and the gear will shift as you saw there, and you really can't tell too much that it is an AMT. So kudos to Hyundai engineers and their entire team who've done such a fantastic job with this gearbox. Now the gearbox also does well with this 1.2 liter petrol engine because it's a very good engine in terms of refinement, in terms of overall efficiency. It's a very quiet engine, and even when you're revving it up all the way up to about 4,500 RPM, it just feels nice and relaxed. It doesn't feel like a loud and buzzy engine. So that's something which is also quite good. And of course the in-cabin insulation and the isolation from all the noises outside is genuinely good as well. Hyundai of course claims that you can go from 0 to 100 in about 12 seconds or so in this car, a little over 12 seconds, which is quite decent considering the class and category that this car is in. And of course, as I said, the engine is quite good, and it's better than the Tata Punch, which is main rival and the main rival that Hyundai is after. So in that sense also it is quite a good engine. What do I like about this car apart from the gearbox? Well, you can of course feel the solid ride comfort. Yes, the ride comfort on this car is generally good. It doesn't feel like you're driving in an entry-level SUV or a compact SUV. It definitely offers you the ride and the composure of a much bigger car. The majority of the ride is genuinely much better than it is on other rivals out there. So that's something which this car does quite well. All those bumpy roads, all those badly patched roads, it does take all of them in its stride and does do its job quite well. So that's another area where this car has its own strengths. At slow city speeds also it is quite good. Now apart from the fantastic gearbox, apart from this good gearbox and the refined engine, what you'll also enjoy is the light controls. Yes, this car offers you very light controls. The steering wheel offers a good communication, but it's quite light, so you don't have to put in too much of an effort to use it. And of course even the gearbox on the manual is quite light, clutch action is quite light, so that's something which makes it a good car to drive within city limits as well. Fuel efficiency wise, it's a good car. Refinement wise, it's a good car. Of course, the reliability record of this car already is tried and tested. So in that department also, it is quite good. And really, I think Hyundai seems to have done a very good job with the overall refinement, fit and finish, the drivability, ride comfort, and really, I don't think that there is any major area of weakness on the Exter. So if you are in the market for your first ever compact SUV or your first ever entry-level SUV, then I think you should definitely take a look at this car. It's ahead of its main rival, Tata Punch, on most counts. And the biggest count, of course, is the fact that this car's value for money proposition is really good. All variants are much more affordable compared to the ones on the Tata Punch. And of course, they offer you much better value because they come loaded with a lot of tech as well as features. So that is my take on this car. Definitely the best car in this segment at the moment, both in terms of manual as well as in automatic. And of course, you should definitely check this car out at a dealership. Well, apart from all this, the braking is quite good, the ride comfort is good, even when you push it into corners, body roll is always under control. So all these areas make it a very good car for keen drivers, and I think overall I'll give this car a good score of 95 out of 100. Between the manual and the automatic, I would say go for the automatic. It definitely makes life easier, especially if you drive a lot within city limits, and definitely it's a good package visibility wise, driving wise, ease of drivability, everything makes it a better package than the manual. I'll definitely vote for the automatic on this version. If you have seen this video till the end, give us a like and do subscribe to this channel. Also hit that bell icon to receive all our notifications first. Bye for now, and thanks so much for watching this video.